The year is 1888. London, a city of contrasts, where the opulence of the wealthy stands starkly against the squalor of the poor. A cold autumn descends upon London. The chill in the air is palpable as the city braces itself for the long, dark nights ahead. Fog, thick and heavy, clings to the cobblestone streets of Whitechapel. It wraps around the city like a shroud, obscuring vision and muffling sounds. This district, a place of abject poverty and despair, becomes a breeding ground for fear. The residents struggling to survive find little comfort in their daily lives. The darkness holds its breath, unaware of the horror about to unfold. Each shadow seems to whisper secrets, and every corner hides potential danger. Gaslight flickers across the faces of weary workers returning home. Their tired eyes reflect the struggles of the day as they navigate the dimly lit streets. Women, driven to desperation, seek solace in the shadows. They walk the streets, their faces etched with worry, hoping for a better tomorrow. Little do they know, a predator stalks among them. A figure cloaked in darkness moves silently through the fog, watching and waiting. A spectre soon to be known as Jack the Ripper. His name will become synonymous with terror as he leaves a trail of fear and death in his wake. The discovery is chilling. A woman's body lies sprawled in Bucks Row. Her name, Mary Ann Nichols. The date, August 31st, 1888, her throat slashed brutally, her abdomen mutilated beyond recognition. Panic grips Whitechapel. The newspapers are splashed with gruesome details. Women living in the shadow of poverty and violence fear for their lives. The killer, still unknown, becomes a terrifying enigma. Days turn into weeks, each more horrifying than the last. Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Jane Kelly, their names are etched in the annals of history, all victims of a brutal hand. The murders are brazen, committed with a chilling precision that speaks of a macabre expertise. The victims, all women, are left exposed, their bodies bearing the horrifying signature of the Ripper. As fear tightens its grip on Whitechapel, Scotland Yard receives a series of chilling letters. The writer, claiming to be Jack the Ripper, taunts the police. He revels in his gruesome deeds. Are these letters genuine or the work of a morbid prankster? The question remains unanswered. The police investigation, hampered by limited forensic technology and the fog-choked streets, struggles to make headway. Every clue leads to a dead end. Every shadow seems to whisper the Ripper's name. Fear becomes a palpable presence in Whitechapel. Women are afraid to walk alone, even in daylight. The Ripper's shadow looms large, a constant reminder of the city's vulnerability. In the heart of Victorian-era London, the fog rolls in, shrouding the streets in an eerie silence. The whispers of the past echo through the mist, telling tales of mystery and fear. Theories abound, each more outlandish than the last. Every corner of London buzzes with speculation as the public and the press alike try to piece together the identity of the elusive killer. Was he a madman, driven by an insatiable bloodlust, or a calculated predator hiding in plain sight? Was Jack the Ripper a doctor, driven by a perverse fascination with anatomy? The precision of the cuts suggested medical knowledge, leading many to believe that the killer was someone familiar with the human body, someone who could blend into society by day and become a monster by night. A butcher skilled in the use of knives. The idea that the Ripper could be a butcher with easy access to sharp tools and the know-how to use them was another popular theory. The bustling markets and shops of London provided the perfect cover for such a suspect, or perhaps a member of the royal family shielded by power and privilege. The notion that someone of high status could commit such heinous acts and evade justice was both terrifying and tantalizing. It added a layer of intrigue and scandal to the already sensational story. Despite numerous suspects and countless accusations, no one is ever charged with the Whitechapel murders. The police, overwhelmed and under pressure, struggled to keep up with the mounting evidence and public outcry. The courtroom sketches and police reports became a testament to their futile efforts. Jack the Ripper vanishes back into the fog, leaving behind a legacy of fear and speculation. The streets of London, once vibrant and bustling, now seemed haunted by the spectre of the Ripper. His identity remains one of history's greatest mysteries, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human soul. The Whitechapel murders cast a long shadow over Victorian London. They exposed the dark underbelly of the city, the poverty and desperation that festered beneath the surface. The Ripper's reign of terror also highlighted the vulnerability of women, particularly those living in poverty. Their lives, considered cheap and disposable, were easily extinguished in the darkness. Over a century later, the mystery of Jack the Ripper continues to fascinate and horrify. Who was he? Was he a doctor, a butcher, or someone else entirely? What drove him to commit such heinous acts? Was it a deep-seated psychological issue, or something more sinister? The questions remain unanswered. The lack of a definitive answer has only served to fuel speculation. Over the years, countless detectives, both professional and amateur, have tried to piece together the puzzle. Books, movies, and documentaries continue to explore the case, each delving into different aspects of the mystery, each offering a new theory or a fresh perspective. Some suggest he was a member of the royal family, while others believe he was an immigrant trying to blend into the bustling city. The legend of Jack the Ripper, the ultimate bogeyman, lives on. His story has become a part of London's dark history, a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking in the shadows. The fascination with his identity and motives shows no signs of waning, ensuring that the mystery remains as compelling today as it was over a century ago.